So we had the Padova level competition. So we had a lot of good contestants there. It was about 10 or 12 of us or so for the to do the actual presentation. And then on the back of that, I believe um, everybody was chosen kind of online, or there was our videos were uploaded online. My video of the Padova presentation is still on YouTube. I look at it every so often because I'm a bit vain. But I think on the back of that video, then I was invited for the final with the two other finalists in Edinburgh that year. I enjoyed it very much. Well, I enjoyed the whole experience because I had actually did a master's in Edinburgh, so and I hadn't had the opportunity to go back since then. So I was very excited it was back in Edinburgh because I love the city. So and then my parents came over, flew over from Ireland, and also my godmother lives in Scotland as well, so she came down, and so it was a nice kind of family event, and it was really good to have them in the crowd, and even better than to take the first place in the end. Oh, well, we'll take that again 8 years ago, but we'll take that out of the Mind Palace, wherever that is. So basically what I was working on at the time was within the framework of fusion energy. So nuclear fusion, which is how powers the sun. So taking two small atoms of hydrogen and fusing them together in very, very high temperatures, which releases a massive amount of energy. So it's like the opposite of the standard nuclear power that you think of, where you take a big atom like uranium and you split that to give energy. Instead, we're fusing two small atoms together. But in order to do that, you need super high temperatures, like how hot it is in the center of the sun. So in Padova, we had a fusion type reactor where we had temperatures approaching the temperature of the core of the sun. So very, very high temperatures. And this plasma was surrounded by magnets, so suspended in kind of in midair. So because something that hot shouldn't touch anything. And my job was to find the temperature of that fuel by shooting a laser inside. So this technique with the laser, it gives you the temperature and the density of the fusion fuel, which is a super important measurement to have in real time in order to control the reaction. And my thesis was about using advanced techniques, in particular using two lasers. I combined them on the same path to make a combined self-calibrating measurement. So that was a new technique that had never been done before. That's what I was at the time. So. In my personal life, it had a really good impact because the prize money was quite nice. It allowed me, a few months later, I actually made a work trip to Japan. Um, and that was somewhere I always wanted to go, but also my girlfriend, who is now my wife, she had always dreamed about going to Japan. So while my flight was paid by my work, my girlfriend's flight was paid by the winnings from 3MT. So we had a really wonderful time in Japan on the basis of that prize money. So very selfish use of the prize money, I suppose. Maybe I could put that back into research, but I put it back into ourselves. And on the professional side, it's something that I always have kind of front and center on my CV. It's just such a basically like a certification of how good your communication skills are, because everyone else has their CV. They can say, oh, I'm really good at communicating, but it's great to be able to have something, some international level prize to say you are good at communicating. I stayed for a good few years after my PhD in Padova in Italy, and now for the past couple of years myself and my wife moved back to Ireland. So I'm in Trinity College in Dublin right now. I've changed field from kind of fusion energy into nanotechnology right now. So trying to get that movement. So it was a big change in my career, because it's a very big difference in the physics involved. So trying to make that work at the minute. So I'll tell you how it goes as soon as I have my next meeting with my boss, and she'll be able to tell you then. Oh, the finalists now. Well, I imagine that you've already got your story down straight, but eh, to just at this stage, you don't want to be changing up too much stuff, but just to try and have the impact at the start and at the end, and just try and really say something powerful as your first sentence and your last sentence, because that's kind of the main things that people will remember. So if I recall correctly, I think my opening statement was something like, "I want to build a star," or something like that. So it's so that was, I think that was a nice thing that helped me stand out from the crowd. So maybe a little tweak like that, but mostly if you don't want to tweak, just enjoy it. It's a really great experience, especially the final. You're there, you're already a winner. If you're in the final, so just take it as it comes, enjoy the experience.